Welcome, my name is Kaz and I'm from Momiji Savings Studios. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thanks for coming along and thanks for your continuing support, those of you who have been following me for a while. I'm filming a shorter video for midweek specials, and this one is for my pension. So I collected £70 in January and that has gone over to New Zealand. And so this month I've decided to add a bit more into my pension fund. So we have a bit to play with. So I've already, here we go. I've already taken £50 out of my normal account and put that across to my savings, and then I've taken this 35 because that £70 here I didn't transfer it to New Zealand because I'd already transferred it. So what I've done is that is extra. So this £70 to New Zealand actually was calculated and taken out of my New Zealand bank account in New Zealand dollars. So I've decided to add a bit extra to my pension because I can. If that doesn't make sense, I'm really sorry. I don't know how to explain it. But what I'm going to do is put the £35 into January and then the 50 will go into February. So this binder challenge I will do once a month, and at the end of the month I will tot up what I've saved and then transfer it over to New Zealand. If I can, I will use my New Zealand funds to transfer this money into my pension and then save it and reinvest it into my pension. If I can't afford it in my New Zealand account, I will then transfer the pounds across. So eventually all this money plus what I can save up overseas will go across. So this is the winter bingo, which will last until when's the end of March? Is that right? I don't know. Actually, spring might be March. So we've got February to finish this. And then we've got this one. So I'm going to put this £35 and cross off these because this is January. It's quite a big one. So we've got 10, 20, 35. So that has now been finished. And that 35 can go there. And that will go across to New Zealand when I do my February tot-up. Right, so February. We've already paid some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, but we do have the rest to do. So let's have a look, see, find my black pen. Basically, I'm playing games to top up my pension in New Zealand, and when I transfer money across to my New Zealand bank account, if I've got enough money there, I will top up my pension with what I save in here and then reinvest the English pounds that I've played with back into the game. So read a winter or Christmas theme book. Well, I'm not going to do that. Drink hot chocolate. I'm not very keen on hot chocolate, and I'm not going to go skating. So basically we've got all the rest to pay for. So that's been done. So we'll put 5, 10, 15, 20. Let's put £20 into this one. So 10, 20. And hopefully we'll be able to put a bit more in March, or if I am listing some things on Etsy onto Vinted today. So if I get any extra money, that will go in here. So that's got an extra 20. So that's that. So this is February's, isn't it gorgeous? And I can never remember who I got this from. This is an extra from the Rocking Witch. Obviously, if I put any extra money in, I'll do that. But let's pay this one. So it's 35 for February. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we might be able to do a bit more. I'm going to get a red pen because it's red. It looks pretty. Here we go. So 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. So February's just needs 5 to finish it off. So what I might do is find £5. Actually, if I can find £5 out of my spending money, if there's any left over, I will put it into here to finish this. And this one is an extra if I ever have extra money. So this will keep going forwards into the amount. So the bingo is the extra at the moment. So we have saved 50 altogether, and that's my allocation for this month anyway. Most months I'll probably allocate 75, I think, so I would have had enough to get some all done. But let's just take all these out because it's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's take all these out because that's really bulky, and find a 50. Oh, so I feel really pleased that I've managed to finish January's because that was 85, whereas February's is 35. Here we go, there's a 50. So it feels more doable. So that's really good. And then the extra bit going in from that game. Let's have a look in March and see. No, so we'll have March to finish that because I think April is when I put the next bingo in. I did. So I've given myself 3 months each time to do that. So as you can see, I've put extra ones in. Oh, and I think in here is an extra one that Eva did clarify. I thought it was her Instagram page. Oh, here we go. Instagram page, looks like an Instagram page, but Eva made this up because it's not her page, it's a game. So I think that's amazing. She's so talented. And I will link who did this game. It's not Budgeting Blooms, it's Blue something. And they only have an Etsy shop, they don't have a YouTube channel, so that's what makes it difficult. The other thing I was thinking of doing is using the spare. I've got a spare. No, these are all the games I'm saving up. I thought I had a spare. A spare one of these. What have I done with it? And I thought what I'd do is keep track of, oh, everything's falling. Keep track of what is being put into my pension in New Zealand. What did I do with it? It was a spare. I don't know what I've done with it. I was going to put it in here. Anyway, I'm going to take this out, I think, because until I get more money to put in my pensions, I'm going to leave this in here. Let's just check. There's some extra games in here. Oh, that's weird. I had it. I had the spare one because I was going to keep an eye on what I was doing. Clearly not. You watch, I'll turn off the camera and find it. But this is how many pounds I'm sending to New Zealand. But what I thought is I'd keep track of how much goes into my KiwiSaver for this year, which is my New Zealand pension. And they took £200, more than £200 out of this month's wages for my English pension, which I've opted out of. If that were to come through back into my wage packet this coming month, yes, because it's February today, happy February. If that comes through, I might actually put £200 in this binder towards my pension and transfer that across to New Zealand. But anyway, that is my pension done. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for your continuing support. Please put a comment down below if you've got any questions or if you want to see any more. But this binder will come out once a month and will be an extra video once a month. So thanks for watching and bye for now.